Yeah, the shirt war is on. Now I'm going to have to go back to the store and get another one because I know you've got another shirt coming.
Oh yeah, well, I just got 8 new shirts, so yeah, because I threw away all
You
my
got
old
eight
stuff.
new shirts?
Yeah,
Oh, gosh. I don't know if I can keep up with that. Let's see. I think I got like four new shirts, but this is new today.
hell
But
yeah,
yeah, I like it. I like the colors, man.
yeah, it's nice.
It's cool. It's one of those cool shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can barely see it. It would be a little bit better in the sun if I could see it with a little bit more light on it. But oh yeah, I like it. I like it. What's up, everybody?
What
How,
up?
how's everybody doing? We got 2 people in here.
What
Go ahead.
up, Kindred?
Oh, what's
Kindred in
up,
the
Kindred? Yeah, we have a bunch of new people that recently joined in our Discord. I think a lot of them are still afraid of me
house. Baby.
because they've seen the debate clips. I don't blame them. Nah, man, Johnny, he was hella disrespectful yesterday, my guy. Hella disrespectful.
What do you think about my new shirt, Chris? Me and Graham is in a
Chris,
shirt
I
war.
made you that. I made you that damn video, and you never left me that big super chat. You scammed me. You made me post pornographic content for nothing.
Dude, what?
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It was actually just a funny short. I'm just joking. It's not corn.
Not even corny?
It was corny. It was a dog that was shitting himself.
Oh, I
Remember?
did see that. That was actually a pretty good video.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It won't be political, but I can't wait to make a few videos with my new friend Psycho that I met today. It's so hilarious, man. I'm driving, I'm riding my bike. Uh, it's sort of a back road. It's a 4-lane back road, if you can imagine that. It's not the main drag in Pigeon Forge. And I see him on an e-bike, and he's riding down the other side, and he's cutting in and out of. Well, he's kind of like between the sidewalk and the road, and like on the gutter area. And he's just cutting down through there, man. And it's like, how do I catch up this guy? I ended up taking my Harley, maybe hopping it up on the sidewalk down near Margaritaville to catch up to him so I could run a stoplight. That is such a straight go to jail move on my end if I'd done such a thing.
That's all just allegedly. By the way, I'm the official inbox of people that get kicked and are mad at you, Graham. I really don't care, dude. Don't relay any messages. I've kicked hundreds of people. Never relay any of their messages. They're always like, "Can you please relay a message to Euro? Can you?"
Let me tell you
No,
what,
no, you cannot
there's
relay a
actually been a
message to Euro.
person,
Euro doesn't
there's
want to speak
actually
to you.
been a
That's why Euro
person,
blocked you.
there's actually been a person that I personally liked that you banned, and for good reason. And they wanted me to relay a message just because, and they thought that because I was friends with them, I would read. No, no, I will not.
You never
So
relay messages to anyone. No one wants to
I think
hear
it's
so and
fucked
so
up.
said such and such. I don't care what so and so said. If you're
Yeah,
important to me, I got your phone number already.
yeah. I'm not going to say who, Chris.
What did he say?
He's
Fair,
wanting to know
fair. That
who.
shit made me die. Lol. Was I right though? It was popular. Lol. Yeah, it was popular. It was pretty popular. I think it's at 4 or 5 thousand views now. But
Did you
man, it
see that
made
little?
those Democrats mad. We should do
Did
another
you
one just like it. If you have any other ideas.
did you see that little short I made of the soap for my bed that we have to soak down the bed?
No, but I heard from someone that you were posting on your thing again. I saw your subscribers have been going up.
Yeah, a little bit. But
You
yeah,
know,
this
I'm kind
soap.
of halfway tempted to make a video reacting to your Durka Durka and tagging you. I bet you could get some subscribers off of that because that
Do
was
it.
really funny.
But yeah, it There's this soap. We have to soap our beds down so that the asphalt doesn't. This is actually probably the best soap I've seen because it actually does break the asphalt down. But it looks like shit. It looks like human shit. It even foams up when it hits the bed. It is so nasty. You
And you
swear up and
posted
down.
that?
Yeah. Hey
Oh.
Tracy, what do you think about my new shirt?
She already said that she liked it.
Oh, thank you, Tracy.
The rest of the world knows Mr. T is a. Oh, he's not. You are a offender. You are a PDF file supporter. If you vote Democrat, specifically if you vote for Tampon Tim, you support Chomos. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. You support Chomos. Daniel is a PDF file. Daniel, you're a PDF file. Mr. T pities the fool. Mr. T pities the fool. Uncle looking like a Jewish Santa Claus in Australia? I don't think Santa comes to Australia. Australia has been bad all his
Santa Claus
life.
says fuck Australia. I won't even bring Australia. If I come to Australia, I'm not even bringing y'all coal. I'm just going to crap in your stockings. Give y'all a nice steamer.
Oh, that
Yeah,
ain't right.
it ain't right. I'll make sure I eat Taco Bell
No,
before I
we
can go to
love
Australia.
Mexicans, but if you come here illegally, I don't care what the color of your skin is or your ethnicity. Why would I have sympathy? People saying that they were poor when they were immigrated. Okay, I was poor when I immigrated to 3 countries too.
You
Where's
know
my
what? At
free
the end of the day,
handouts?
this
Where's
is what
my
I
free
hate.
citizenship?
Here's what I hate about the idea of wealth and whether or not somebody is rich or not. Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, whether or not the idea of somebody being rich to me is a state of mind. It actually doesn't have anything to do with money. Don't maybe money's a small part, but it's a small part. At the end of the day, it is a frame of mind. Because let me tell you what, if you can't make do with 100 grand, you probably ain't gonna make do with a half a meal. You probably won't make do with 1 meal. You're that person that'll never be happy with nothing. It's a state of
Yep.
mind.
This guy says, can I legally come to the US if I bring you Arab desserts as a gift? Well, I'm not going to go after you actually because this is probably one of the only compliments I actually got towards the Arab people. They got good desserts. They got
They do.
interesting desserts. They like pistachio stuff and yeah, they got some interesting desserts.
Now I need to stop paying attention to Indiana Jones because I could have swore they were eating bugs.
No, they have
They
some
were like
good
cooked
cakes. They
bugs.
have some good Arabic cakes, some good pistachio things. It's good, but Persians have better desserts. I'm just saying, if I had to choose the Persians
You
desserts
know,
or the Arab dessert, I'll choose the Persians.
I think honestly, I don't think anybody can compete with good old Southern desserts, Southern cooking. Period.
You need a Florida key lime pie. What's up, Argentina? How's everybody doing today? Make sure you drop us some likes. Make sure you drop us some likes.
And some love.
Some love. Let me know where everyone's coming from today. What
Hey, we
city? What
love
country?
Argentina.
Huh?
I said we love Argentina. How's
Someone
Malay
says hi
treating
from
you?
Russia. He's
Hello
not a
from Russia.
rabbi.
I don't have any ill will toward Russians. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to say I agree with everything Putin does, but I will say I feel like Putin is Russia first, and that's what a Russian would want in a leader, just like Trump is America first. That's what I want in our leader. And
What's up, Annie? How you doing?
if you
Who
know
you got
somebody,
today, Max or Conor McGregor?
the Levant. Okay.
The Levant, he's talking about he wants the Christians to take over Israel, basically.
Um, I don't think Christians would ever take over Israel. See, that's the thing. Christians aren't going to stop Jews from being Jews. Jews aren't going to stop Christians from being Christians. It's only the Muslims stopping people from being who they are. Why would I want to take over Israel? That's our allies. That seems a little counterproductive. Now, if you said we're going to take over
He
Greenland,
said
yeah, I'm on
not
board.
just Israel. So you want us to take over Turkey, Lebanon,
Let's
Syria,
start with Greenland. Let's start with Greenland.
Egypt?
Is Chris on board with us taking over Greenland?
Yeah, let's start with Greenland. I agree Christianity is superior to Judaism, but when you're a fake Christian, because Muslims, we can't forget this. What did we do today in the first episode of this morning? We had an episode this morning. We talked about this already. The not the Quran, but the Hadiths. There are 3 Hadiths that say radical Islamists can lie to you. They can lie about being Christian. They can even recite you the Bible and furtherance of Islam, which means making you hate Jews or making you turn your back on other Christians or making you turn your back on Jesus.
Is it permissible for a Muslim to pretend to be Christian as long as they are able to win you over to the Muslim side?
What'd you say?
Is it permissible by Muslims to pretend to be Christian in order to push you over to the Muslim side?
Nope, that's part of their religion.
You mean they can't lie to you to bring you over to the Muslims? I
They
thought they
can't
could.
lie to you.
Muslims can lie. Muslims can do whatever as long as they believe the ends justifies the means. No matter what it takes, as long as they're bringing you over to the Muslim side, it is okay.
I get your whole dispensationalism thing. It's not fake Christianity. I do believe Jesus was Jewish. Those were the chosen people. At the end of the day,
It's still an Abrahamic
because
faith.
I won't even say I look at it as the church. I won't even say I look at it as the country. I'll just say I look at it as the people.
Because out of all the
And where do the
Christianic
majority of the Jews live?
out of all the Christianic faiths, besides Muslims, the one I hold in the most contempt would be Catholics, and not in particularly Catholics as the people Catholics, but as
What
in the
about
Pope.
Buddhists?
Buddhists are a lost cause. I'm not saying don't try and help them, but they're a lost cause. But Buddhists aren't interfering in our elections. The Pope does.
Get the likes way, way up there. We love everyone, man. Skin color is irrelevant. I think it's kind of crazy that people, especially Democrats, make everything so skin color related nowadays. And let's be honest here. We know we have an anti Semitism problem in this country where the majority of Jewish people have experienced some kind of anti Semitism or some kind of physical attacks towards them in the last 12
Do we have
months.
any Jewish people in chats right now?
So let's be honest here. Let's not act like Israel's the villain. We all know who is the real villains.
I agree with you, Chris.
I agree with you
Anybody,
too, Chris.
anybody that's accepted the Lord
Those are
is
all
His
the
chosen
chosen
people.
people. But I'm just referencing the Old Testament, which we still believe,
But
correct?
the Bible does
Once
say support
Jesus
the Jews.
died, everyone that believes in him is the chosen people. Everyone who believes in him is the chosen people. Big
Zam,
up, lads. Love Zambani stand? What the hell is that?
what
Zimbabwe
currency is
stand?
that? What currency is that?
It's English currency. It's from the UK.
That's pounds.
Yeah.
Cool.
Some guy said beard of wisdom.
I wouldn't go that far. I've not gotten any smarter or wiser because I grew the beard. I can promise you that. I
Oh
wish the
my
movies.
god, Danielson, there's already plenty of movies victimizing you for your privileges, for your quote unquote white privileges. So why would you want more movies to victimize you as a white man? Well, I don't know if you're white, to be honest.
Really, the most
Holy
privilege I've
beard!
seen is Drewski with his black privilege.
Damn, I was a Muslim fan. This is disappointing. What do you mean a Muslim fan? We don't know nothing about what you're talking about. We know nothing about what you're talking about when you say that kind of crap. Martyr's Grace.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh wow, guess what? Hunter Biden just won $1.7 million in a lawsuit for
Oh,
defamation.
hey, you know what?
He sued someone for defamation and he won
He'll have that
1.7
he'll
million.
have that smoked up in a couple days.
Jewish conspiracies are earthly but also hysterical. We are right on
No,
faith, but we
heretical.
must, of course,
Heretical.
reject anti Semitism towards a people. I agree with you. I don't even care if people criticize Israel. But we both know it's gone much further than that. We both know it's gone much further than that. Criticize Benjamin Netanyahu all you want. Criticize the government of Israel all you want. But don't sit here and talk about how Jews are evil. That
Yeah.
kind of shit is disgusting.
Oh, that sounds like a member of our Discord. I
It sounds like a certain lawyer.
wasn't thinking of a lawyer. I was thinking of a Canadian, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, that
I don't
lawyer
care.
and that Canadian are great friends.
Chris, the lawyer has gotten a lot better.
Okay,
The
Chris is
lawyer
feeling
we
good.
know
Give him credit.
today, the lawyer we know today is way less anti-Semitic than the lawyer we knew 8 months ago.
I'll agree. I agree. What's up,
Oh
Frederick?
God, it's Frederick in the house.
What about Iran? Any country that threatens my president is an enemy.
Yep.
If all of Jews support Netanyahu, then what? Then he gets elected again. There's another election coming in Israel in 3 or 4 months. Let's hear you. Do you guys want Benjamin Netanyahu to get elected? There's only going to be two possibilities in Israel. Either Benjamin Netanyahu or someone way more conservative than Benjamin Netanyahu that will, you know, do a lot more damage to Gaza and to terrorists. Which one do y'all want? One, if you want Benjamin Netanyahu. Two, if you want someone a little bit stricter. Type it down
So you
below in
think?
chat. One
So
for
you think?
Benjamin Netanyahu. Two for a more, vicious Israeli prime minister.
So you think that if another prime minister gets it besides Bibi, we're going to see what they call genocide go way up? I don't
Yeah,
believe it's genocide, but the people that scream genocide are going to go monkey nuts.
probably.
Okay.
This guy said 3. You're both insane. I didn't even see your message. That's exactly why you should drop a super chat. Oh, here we go. Muslims in America will help you defeat the libtards and the degenerate secular ideology, feminism,
Let me
LGBTQ,
tell you what.
etc.
Before Israel gets eradicated, I will go there myself and aid them.
So
And
you go to
Palestinians
Israel if
don't
they're
want to
about to
deal.
be
They don't want to deal with
destroyed?
the rednecks. They don't want to deal with the rednecks. I take me a bunch of rednecks and we take a trailer full of beer. We'll get it done in a few days and we'll have beer left over. The biggest problem is going to be for the Geneva Convention to convince the rednecks to not stuff their kills.
So, oh my god. UNC Muslims and Muslims in America will help you defeat the libtards in degenerate secular ideology, feminism, LGBTQ, etc. Guys, I gotta go. Daughter climbing on me. Peace out, man. Have a good one.
Okay, I'm gonna read Deep Town or Deep Down 537. And deep down, you're going to agree to stop spamming. Okay. I don't know if we're going to like your message or not, but I'm going to read your message. It may be a path to peace with normal country negotiations, but with the Islamic regime, This is only a waste of time. I'm telling you, as an Iranian who grew up in the regime, stop mullahs. I, I agree with you deep down. I really do. What's illegal?
I gotta go grab my charger. I left it somewhere. So give me a minute. But talk to
Okay.
these people. Read what they're telling
Well,
you.
I want to know what was illegal. What did I say that is illegal? What did I
Talking
suggest?
about you going to Israel.
What's illegal about me going to Israel? Huh? I think y'all afraid of the results. Yeah, I was drunk yesterday. I ain't doing it today. I had a rough night, drank too much. Fighting for another country? No, I'd be aiding our allies. I can fight for who I want. I'm a free American. Occupying someone's home is illegal. Whose home am I occupying? That was me, Dusty. Okay. I screwed up too much last night. I'm tiffed.
What the hell does that mean?
I think like drunk. It's just a word for snookered. Y'all willingly ignorant. Oh, what the hell, huh? Boots on the ground. Let's go. You know what? Honestly, I hope we don't. If we do boots on the ground, I hope we don't do no more than just take Carg Island.
Is it
I don't.
perfectly legal to go to Israel under U.S. law?
Hey, here's all I'm saying. I go to Israel. I party. I see Palestinians starting stuff with my Israeli brothers. Next thing you know, one pushes me or insults me, and it will turn into an altercation. That's all I'm going to say. There's nothing illegal about me taking up for myself.
Man, I love capitalism. If it wasn't for capitalism, I wouldn't be having this nice shirt on. I wouldn't be having this nice hat on. Neither one of us would be having this nice stuff on. But y'all hating on the
Capitalism
billionaires.
is
A
awesome.
billionaire made this shirt. A billionaire made this
Dude,
hat.
this shirt feels so good. It's going to feel good riding in this shirt. The wind's going to hit it. It's going to be nice and cool.
Israel first or America, America.
Yeah.
Israel or Palestine, Israel.
See, the thing is, just because I support Israel doesn't mean I'm not America first. Here's what I'll say. America and Israel can be great together. A lot better than America
Billionaires
and
are
Europe.
not lazy. Anyone that can't afford their own place to live is lazy.
Europe's a bunch of losers.
Europe is a bunch of losers.
Europe needs to get their act together or they lose their country.
Free Palestine from Hamas. We got a bunch of radical free pallies in here. We got a bunch of free pallies in here. That's crazy, man. Whole bunch of free pallies. No one said Europe is a
No,
country.
Europe is a conglomeration of countries. You don't think I know that?
No one said Europe was a country. These people never been nowhere. They haven't
Yeah.
even left their
I'm just
city.
grouping everybody in Europe together. They're all losers. They're all
No,
losers
we
that
can
lived
send
underneath.
communists like you over to North Korea, Frederick. Me and Dusty will pay for your ticket if you want to fly to North Korea.
Yeah, but part of the deal is you have to live stream you getting off the plane and walking into North Korea. We will totally pay for it. We'll give you if you promise to actually live stream it. We'll give you first class. I will pay if he's not willing to split it with me. I'll pay the difference because that'll be
Is
the
he?
last bit of luxury you enjoy before you go to doing whatever Kim Jong Un wants you to do. Hell, it might make you his bedfellow.
No, billionaires are not parasitic, okay? I love billionaires, man. We both have Starlink. Thank you, Elon Musk. for the
Yeah.
fantastic Wi-Fi. Thank you, Elon Musk, for the Teslas on
Yeah.
the
Good
road.
Lord. Thank you for blessing us with Elon Musk. He couldn't have arrived here on Earth at a better time in my life.
Amen. Dear Lord, thank you for all the billionaires and millionaires for making all the money that they do and helping out society and paying the majority of the taxes and making us have all this great invention and YouTube and everything on our phone and in our houses. Amen. Thank you, billionaires.
Who said 5G is a danger? My phone's 5G and I hold it up to my head every day. I don't have no tumors. I don't have a tumor.
These people in chats are spewing absolute garbage. All these idiots that complain about millionaires is how they get their food stamps and their housing for free. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Americans, first American MAGA Nazis. I don't know any MAGA Nazis. Now I know some Democrat Nazis. I mean, they're just literally a goose step away from being a full blown Nazi. As far as I'm concerned, Nick Fuentes is a Democrat goose stepping Nazi himself. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if old Frederick out there is a goose stepping Nazi.
Who?
Frederick.
I'm showing my nephews what breakdancing was. They are shocked Uncle Tom is black. Hey, homosexuals, go to Palestine and announce your love publicly for your husband and see the overwhelming support.
You know, that would be a good show. I mean, I'd pay to watch it.
A small business needs the help of billionaire businesses. Where do you think most of the small businesses get their products from? Well, it looks like he was timed out by Kindred.
Yeah, somebody doesn't know the history behind the Confederate flag, and we don't have enough time on this show to explain it to you.
I mean, what about the fact that, what was I going to say? Oh, we just launched some fresh attacks on the Strait of Hormuz. What is this guy saying? Cowards? Cowards about what? Come and get us.
Yeah, it
Come
even
and get us.
seems like somebody's triggered by my Confederate flag.
Who? Why
I
did
think
they
that's
see it?
they must have seen it from the other day.
It wasn't a Confederate flag. It is a freaking rebel flag, my guy.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. It's actually a rebel flag.
It was never used by the Confederate.
Let them keep thinking that. You know what I think's
Currently
really cool?
strikes again, exposing alleged $190 million home care fraud in New York. Yeah, that's crazy.
Irving, poor Irving's triggered. Yeah, I grew up watching the Dukes of Hazzard. It was fucking awesome.
How the
I
hell? What
wish.
the hell are you talking about? Trump is a huge liar. Lying about what? Ooh. New video angles emerge of ICE pursuit through Houston neighborhood. Security footage shows the van blocking maneuvers to the. Okay, so Ack, you were wrong, Ack. They try to run over those ICE agents and try to ram into their cars. Ack is a freaking idiot.
Oh, we
Ack is
knew
a
that.
Ack is a freaking idiot. Ack, if you're watching, you're stupid. The evidence just came out. The ICE agents were getting rammed by this piece of shit
Um,
radical.
let's get something straight. Trump isn't a dictator. Trump is a gangsta, straight up gangsta. He destroyed the Ayatollah on day one, and he abducted Maduro in his pajamas in the dead of night And every world leader needs to take note of this because he could do the same to them. Gangsta. Something.
Listen to you about what? We ain't listening to nothing unless you drop a super chat. How's the free money and land going, Steve? What are you talking about? I wish I stole someone's money and land. Where can I go do that at?
I wish it came to me that easy.
If there's
But it
somewhere in this
don't.
country where I don't have to deal with any legal consequences and I can take a Democrat's money and land, I'm all up for that. I'm all up for that. What's up, Robert? How you doing, brother? Could you believe? Could you literally oh, you didn't see it. Guess what? One of our new he's not a moderator, he's under a moderator. And no, it's not Angel. It is Scotty. Have you talked to Scotty before?
I've not talked to him. I've seen him on your live stream, I believe, and I've just kind of been sitting back and listening a little bit.
Yeah, he's very fucking far left, dude. He is so liberal. He was so damn liberal. Guess what? When he turned his camera on and he was at the airport, guess what I saw? Take a guess.
What?
Just guess.
A tampon.
Almost. Almost. It was a mask. A COVID mask.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me.
He was wearing a COVID mask in the airport.
He seems like he's trying to run the Discord and the chat. Is he running?
No, he's not.
Okay. It just kind of seemed that way. It looked that way.
No, over the last 2 years, I've been in, over probably last 2 or 3 years, 3 years, I've been in over 20 airports. I don't think I've seen a single person wearing a mask.
The thing is, I'll be honest with you. I'm not against wearing a mask.
Okay, in the last 2 years, yeah.
Okay. My issues with the mask is that they don't really do any good. Okay. And here's an experiment I'll have any one of y'all run. Take a cigarette, take a drag off the cigarette, put your mask on, then blow. See where the smoke comes out at. Okay. If you're going to wear a mask, put something on that's going to work. Actually, get a respirator. Okay. If you're that worried about it, get an actual respirator or an actual gas mask, something that's going to work, not just a cloth something. The only thing a cloth thing does that I feel comfortable about is with doctors wearing them when they're doing surgery, because it keeps them from coughing and stuff and spittle coming out of their mouth and into your open wounds.
Dusty, you know me. No one runs me. That's what Tom said in the super chat.
Yeah, I see that.
But what do you think about
what's that?
What do you think about the fact that shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Thank you for that gift though. Thank you for that gift. Here. Oh no, what do you think about the fact that we're having a new Mr. Chris on tomorrow? Do you have any interesting questions we should ask?
Is it a man that's trying to be a woman?
I was filling out some paperwork today, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious that you literally cannot travel unless you pick your gender of being a man or a woman. You can't even leave your state. You can't buy a plane ticket. You can't buy a train ticket. You can't buy a bus ticket without filling out an application where it asks you what gender you are.
Huh. Well, that's a tough question for him, evidently.
So what are they gonna put when the gender says man or women?
Are you gonna let me call in? Are you gonna let me call in on tomorrow's show?
Maybe depends. No
Depends on how
guarantees.
triggered. Depends on how triggered they are.
Yeah.
Because you know I'm going to trigger the fuck out of them, right?
Yeah. Donald
So what
Trump is the GOAT.
Have you
Well,
heard from Mr. Chris?
I heard that he's gonna need a long time to recover. But here,
Oh,
since
okay.
you're talking about it, let me message him and ask him if he's around.
What are you talking about? I'm a net negative to society. I actually contribute. I pay my taxes and I spend out more than I receive.
You
Yeah,
lot watching the World Cup? No, the World Cup is for
Tyler
Europeans.
Robinson's going to spend the rest of his days in prison.
Yep, he's gonna get it in the booty hole every day, just like the Democrats do.
Well, you know what?
And they're gonna have to take it, just like the Democrats do.
Democrats look at prison as like a nasty fetish.
Yeah, it's all the Democrats' dream to go to prison and take it in the butt.
That's right, Kindred. We do not support terrorists in this channel.
Yeah, we could do a Bible study. What's up, Drift? Oh my god. We have a lot of despicable people in here.
Read my post. Are you racist? Are you racist? The reason I ask is because I'm Mexican American and I don't like Trump and the way he's treating Mexican Americans and Mexicans in general. I don't think Trump, he employs plenty of people that's from the south of the border. But the thing is they got to be legal. No illegals. We don't owe you nothing. If you're here legally, hey, my hat's off to you. But if you're here illegally, they should grab you by the scruff of the neck and kick your keister back across from whence you came.
Man, you have more patience than me. What I wanted to tell him was if you love criminal illegal alien bastards, they gotta get the fuck out of here. I mean that I'm just gonna put it in the that's the nicest way possible I can put it here. They gotta go.
Let them come into your home. Let them sleep in the bed with your wife. Let them give free range of your refrigerator.
Remember
That's
that
what I.
one lazy welfare baby? He wanted me to pay for the illegal alien immigrants, just like his wife pays for him. Left and the far right are similar. They both do butt stuff with other men. I mean, just imagine
Oh
how
my
pathetic it
God,
is. Huh?
dude! You got the official Soviet Union. This live now belongs to the Soviet Union. This live now belongs, and it's just spammed it over and over. But the thing is, that is such a socialist or communist thing to say. No, it don't belong to
That
shit.
you know what?
This
That's
show
actually a
belongs to
perfect
that man right
example.
there.
That's exactly why I hate communism, because I don't want the government to come and seize my brand that I worked hard to build. I don't
Yep,
want
they
some
just proved.
government entity to say, "Oh, we
Thank
own
you for
Euro
proving our
travel now.
point.
This is communism. This is socialism."
Yeah, thank you for proving our point.
Exactly. I don't want I don't want one of my businesses or my brands to be seized. So no, thank you.
Save the illegals. Save the illegals from what? My foot?
Save the illegal alien immigrants from, coming in here illegally. That way they don't got to get deported.
I mean, I think we should give them work camps. If they want to come here and work for free, we should provide them with free work.
I mean, if they really want to be in America so badly, working for pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the dollar, hell, make them finish building the wall.
Ah! If you get caught coming into this country illegally, you have to help build and finish the wall for free.
Yep. And
I
you
agree
can't go
with that.
back. And you can't go back until it's done.
Yup, I agree 100%.
And then I think we should make it electrified.
Well, they were complaining because Trump painted the wall black. It makes it harder to see at the end of the day.
Well, he didn't just paint it black. Okay. The paint they used makes it more difficult to climb. it's almost like it's a grease. It comes off on you. It makes it harder for you to get a grip on everything, and it's difficult to come off. So no, I agree with painting it with that crap. It's some pretty slick shit. I think it's black paint mixed with goose shit.
Black paint.
I'm joking about the goose shit, but yeah, I said black paint mixed with goose shit because there's nothing slicker than goose shit.
Would I vote Trump for a third term? I think the majority of Americans would if he was legally running for a third term. It wouldn't even be close. That would be a landslide race. He would win all 7 swing states all over again. I'm not the foreign invader, and you're the problem. It's called climbing paint. It's used a lot in the UK. What the hell do they use climbing paint
I
for?
didn't know it was called climbing paint, but I know what he's talking about. A lot of these people doing that parkour crap. Businesses are now starting to put this climbing paint on stuff to keep people from climbing their businesses and doing that parkour shit.
I'm a constitution. I also believe the Constitution can be changed as long as it's not the Bill of Rights. The first 10 amendments cannot be changed, but
Yeah.
everything else can be. Actually, Euro is maybe the only one that's not an invader. He is a Slavic, and they were here thousands of years before natives. The black paint may get, extremely hard to climb. Talks of merging the U.S. military with the IDF. Treason! No, that's not real. That already got turned down.
Yeah, I know it's not just for parkour, but that was a big driving force. It was that and just keeping people from trying to scale walls and stuff and get into businesses and rob them. That's just like you remember the local goat when we went and ate the local goat. I worked there years and years ago, and I'm sure they fixed it by now. But there was a way to easily break into that restaurant. If you could get on the roof, you could climb down through a grease vent and you could get into that building really easy. And it got robbed one night because of that. So I'm sure they fixed it since then. But yeah.
DZ still legals in chat. There's no such thing as white pieces of shit. Most of the shit is black. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the color of shit, right?
Well,
Unless it's
it just
animal
depends.
shit from a bird.
I don't know. Do you want me to screenshot the next dump I take so we can talk about the color?
Well, apparently that's what they want to talk about in chat.
I'll make sure to eat some fruity pebbles before I do.
Do we get the likes way up there?
Dirty Money says, do it.
No, I'm gonna be real with you. America has been building a wall.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of people talks about it these days, but to my knowledge, last I heard they were building on it.
Trump has added hundreds of miles. Hundreds of miles. Hundreds of miles. You frozen?
No, no. I was scouring YouTube.
Someone said Facebook is not reliable, buddy.
Said what?
Facebook is not reliable.
I'd say it's. Would I say it's reliable? No, I wouldn't necessarily say it's reliable. I mean, what is reliable nowadays?
Ground news.
What's that?
Ground news.
Ground news? Heck, anymore. To me, it just depends on who's doing the ground news. You know who I ain't heard from in a while? OMG Media. What's up with them?
Who the hell is that?
O'Keefe Media Group. Remember Project Veritas?
I remember O'Keefe Media Group. Hold on, O'Keefe. Let's
Yeah, I ain't
see.
heard nothing from them in a while.
They posted 4 days ago.
Ah, okay. It just ain't showing up in my feed then.
Where is Al Qaeda in New York? Question mark. Oh my God! Any illegal alien migrant bastards need a cell phone? Contact me. You are definitely Democrat.
You know
You are
what?
100% Democrat.
I'm glad to hear that. That tickles me to no end that there's a Democrat out there that is actually backing up what they say. And I hope you do. I hope you buy every one of them a cell phone. Heck, I hope you give them a place to stay. Heck, I hope you give them access to your refrigerator. They'll never leave.
Tennessee did not accept $6 billion for California. For what? For what? California is a debtor state.
What's wrong with data centers?
They
You
pollute
know,
the bottom.
honestly, I don't have no issues with data centers. Now, a lot of people, and this is what's irritating me around my area now, is a lot of conservatives even they're wanting to close up our borders to data centers. Okay, I think we should be mindful where we put the data centers, and you know what? A good place to put them is near airports where it's already allowed. That's one good place. Stick them next to airports. People are already used to
No,
noise.
keep data centers out of Florida. You can put those data centers over there in Tennessee.
You want to keep them out of Florida?
Yeah, I want to keep them out of Florida.
Let me tell you what's bad about what you're saying. Data centers fuel AI. Data centers, we're using a data center now with these cell phones. Data centers are going to be built no matter what. Do you want them built here in the US
Yes.
where they are going to be under protected by our laws, or
Yeah,
do you
build
want
them
them?
in Tennessee. Don't build them in Florida.
No, they're going to be built everywhere because if they and
No, 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 no. Keep it
yeah,
vote by county. Let them vote by district.
no, they need to be
Let the
they need to be
people vote.
everywhere.
Don't just let the government take the fucking authority and ruling.
If you don't, if there's no data centers in Florida, you all don't deserve to use data centers.
Well, I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck about your AI.
You give a fuck about this stream, don't you?
Yes, I don't need
You're
AI
using a
data
data
centers for
center.
the
You're
stream.
using a data center right now.
It's not an AI data center, is it?
Doesn't have to be. It doesn't just do just AI. And yeah, you're using a data center now. Then our Department of uh anyways, like the Pentagon, they use a lot of data centers. Our government uses a lot of data centers. That's what it helps protect us. That's what runs a lot of our equipment, the cloud that everybody is relying on. And here's the thing: if they aren't built here in the U.S., they're going to end up being built in someplace like China, and that is a liability because China will have all of our information in them data centers. That's my issue. So they have to be built here. Land of the Free, Tyson James, Playboy the Beast, and Fergagio Blow rappers Killdozer Flip, Capone, and Burden, along with Bryson Gray, and many,
No,
many
Bryson
more.
Gay
Check
would
them
be
out.
right. I've heard of Forgiato Blow, but I've never heard of anyone. I've heard of
Yeah,
Killdozer
I,
is an actual horror story. If you don't know the horror story of the Killdozer, you definitely gotta look into that
it ain't
shit.
a horror story. That's Brian Hemar, and they pushed him too far. I'm
Oh,
not saying what he I'm not saying what he did was right, but they pushed
oh
him
my
too
god.
far.
Oh.
Brian Hemar could be considered a hero.
To be honest with you, I don't even remember the Killdozer story, but the fact that you look up him as a hero is just fucking not surprising, I guess.
Man, you need to look into the story, man. It wasn't even it was local government. And
That doesn't
they
mean they
cheated
aren't a
him.
donor state. Okay, if you're paying taxes is them being a donor state, okay, then every state's a donor state. Because every state pays taxes. But California receives way more money than they pay in taxes. Way more. I mean, they've had at least 5 bailouts in the last 3 years. 3 years. No, the majority of MAGA is a lot more intelligent than Democrats. There's a reason Democrats are more under the poverty line. Most Democrats make under about 20. They make under about $30,000 a year, and
They
they're on
make what
welfare.
welfare pays them.
Yeah, which is well, and you can get paid $40,000 a year for living on welfare. So their unemployment is $1,000. Oh no, that's actually $55,000. Because guess what? Their unemployment is $1,000 a week. You really think New York should have unemployment for $1,000 a week, Dustley?
No, it should be bare minimum. It should be way less than that.
What would you put it?
Depends on how many children there are, but it's not going to be a full time thing. People need to raise their own children. It is not our responsibility, but I mean, I guess I would probably put it somewhere around $400 a week
Fair
because
enough.
they're already getting food stamps. They're already getting SNAP, and they're probably getting health care.
I love all these fucking chaotic radical Democrats that say they love the Soviet Union. I've been to all these ex-Soviet Union countries, and they're still suffering from what happened a long time ago. They would have progressed a lot further. They'd have a lot better technology if it wasn't for the destruction of what the Soviet Union did. But get the likes way up there, guys. We got 75 people in here. We have 75 likes. What happened to Charlie Kirk? A demon rat! A demon rat! That's what happened to Charlie Kirk. A demon rat! I've been to over 20 countries. Yes, I can name you 30 countries. You probably couldn't even name me all the countries in the Soviet Union, even though your name is Soviet Union because you're retarded. You name
I couldn't.
yourself after stuff that you can't name.
Oh my gosh, it sounds like something they do in the hood.
I guarantee you, the majority of Americans couldn't name 50% of the countries that were in the Soviet Union.
It's like I'm not going to say the ethnicity, but someone names their kid Mercedes, and I promise you, they didn't have a Mercedes.
Well, my grandma's lawn care guy's name a Mercedes. He's Mexican.
His name is Mercedes.
Yeah, he's Mexican.
No way, a dude named Mercedes.
Yeah.
You know, Mercedes is actually a woman's name. The guy who created
Well,
Mercedes named the company after named it after his daughter.
well,
That's funny. They might as well called him Annie
or they might as well have called him Angel.
or Angel.
To be fair, I think Angel's mostly a guy's name, but it does sound like it could be a girl's name too, doesn't it?
Angel?
Yeah.
No, Angel's a straight up girl's name. You ain't been to enough strip clubs. I promise you, there's an angel stripping in every strip club from here, from
Oh
East
my
Coast to West
god.
Coast.
Oh my god.
Just like there's a Bambi. There's a Bambi in every one of them.
This guy says no kings.
Yeah, well, we ain't had a king since 1776, and we've been teabagging England ever since. So what do you think about that, pal?
Angel is a stripper name or a Mexican male's name?
I don't agree with the latter. I mean, I get. You know what? I run across a Mexican that named his son Merlin, and I got a kick out of that. And you know why he named his son Merlin?
Why?
Because he saw the movie Excalibur. And most of us, I mean, in a way, it was kind of made sense, but most of us would view King Arthur as the most powerful person in that movie. But in reality, the most powerful person in that movie is Merlin Pendragon, the
Well, my
guy who
grandpa's name is Merlin.
really.
Yep.
That's funny. I always thought that was a weird name, but he named his son Merlin because he's after the movie because he thought Merlin was the most powerful person, and he is, and come on, he took on a dragon.
The California is the fifth largest economy, but receives dozens of bailouts. Has the most debt out of any state. California has more debt than most countries have.
It's not about what you make; it's about what you save, and unfortunately, California spends more than they make.
Some people name their kid after a cracker. What cracker?
Hmm. Ritz,
It's like whenever we
salty,
get around the hour mark, the views just seem to boost up quite a bit. I mean, in
or
10 minutes
cricket.
from we went up 100 views.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
California is a massive net negative. Any Democrat liberal out there is a mass net negative, on
Yep.
average at least. Yes, California's a net negative.
Yeah, if they didn't spend so much, they could be a net positive. They could be a donor state instead of a debtor state. But gosh, their debt, they're going to be like they're going to end up like Detroit. Detroit is horrible because they filed bankruptcy, and I see Los Angeles doing the same thing. I see a lot of California doing the same thing. It wouldn't surprise me to see New York City do the same thing.
Man, the bipartisan housing vote, the ghost pocket veto, because the bill was passed with veto-proof majorities, Trump knew he couldn't kill it. Instead of signing it and taking credit for it or formally vetoing it, he simply refused to sign it, letting the 10-day constitutional window run out so it became law automatically without his signature. So
Yeah,
Trump did allow the housing bill to pass. He didn't veto it. If he vetoed it, then the housing bill would have never passed. And that bitch, Elizabeth Warren, is on Instagram acting like Trump was trying to stop it. If Trump wanted to veto the housing bill, he would have vetoed the housing bill.
hell, he could
It,
still veto it, couldn't he?
it just passed. I mean, I don't know if he can still veto it. Maybe.
But I mean, he's not going to. I'm just saying, at some point, he could have vetoed it.
Yeah, he could have absolutely vetoed it. But the Democrats are trying to villainize Trump. Not only are they not going to let him take credit for it, they're going to villainize him for it.
Yeah.
But this is absolutely something that
But
happened because of Trump.
that's where Trump plays 4D chess. Okay, I believe he wanted that housing bill to pass, and if
He just wanted to hold leverage over the Democrats so they would pass the Voting Act.
yeah, and so he's literally manipulated them into passing it and thinking that it's something they did, not him. That is why Trump is brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you believe in the Great Replacement theory?
What's the great replacement theory?
That they're trying that the billionaires and some billionaire corporations and some millionaire corporations are trying to replace all the white people with third worlders so they can have cheap labor and they can have a tech theocracy and a super
I
tech
believe in it.
control over the country.
I believe in it, but not the way you do, or at least not in that way. I look at it as without replacement theory or the replacement theory, you've got we the people, the easiest and as a threat to everything you talked about. when you water down we the people with these different nationalities, the people start fighting amongst themselves and they ain't strong no more. They're weakening we the people.
Yeah, they are
So,
weak. We the people.
yeah.
Welcome to the effing jungle. None of us are white Muslims. We are Christians. We're not Jewish. We're not Muslim. We're Christians.
Yeah.
But we
Check
do
this out.
love us some Benjamin Netanyahu. Both of us are praying that Benjamin Netanyahu wins the election this year.
And everybody we know in Israel is pushing for Bibi. So you know what? I listen to them for a lot of what's going on, and I want Bibi too. I want what they want. They know what's going on over there better than us.
It's not just Muslims that have big beards. Orthodox Jews, they also are not allowed to cut their facial hair at all, so they have to grow out their beard. And the same thing with Orthodox Christians. A lot of times they don't believe in shaving and they let their beards grow out.
Muslims wish they could grow a beautiful beard like this. See, the
We
problem with
love
Muslims,
Israel. There is no genocide going on in Gaza. Are you delusional? The Jews
the
and the
beard,
victims stop being anti-Semitic and demonizing a group of people.
the
All
beards that
because
Muslims grow looks like the hair coming off my nutsack.
the fake Israelites are the black Israelites. A lot of them are fake Jews. There are real black Jews, but most of the black Jewish Israelites are fake. But we got 300 people in here. Can we get to 100 or 200 likes? I want you guys to know, since we have so many people in here, tell us the number one person on YouTube you would like to see us to collaborate with. What do you think about that, Dustley? Should
I'd
we
like
ask
to hear
him?
it. Yeah. Who would y'all like to see us collab with? Who would you like to see us debate with or just chat with?
We're
Not
serious
everybody.
about Israel. We really think that Israel, I do have skepticism about some of the people. Like, I seen this one lady today. She's up there in Massachusetts. She took $17 million from APAC. And I'll go ahead and tell you, I don't think any PAC should be able to donate $20 million to someone. I
Hey,
think that's a little
GP.
bit extreme. But overall, I really can't complain about it because APAC receives $0 from Israel. And at the end of the day, they are supporting the Jewish cause and they are fighting against anti-Semitism. But I think $20 million is a little bit high in terms of what you're receiving. But I did notice one thing: all these people here that seem to be anti APAC. These people, I mean, I'm not gonna vote for Rashada Talaba. I'm not gonna vote for that, but this is also a bit questionable. $17 million from APAC. I mean, I love APAC. At least she's getting money from a good cause. But I don't care what the PAC or the organization is. I don't think they should be able to give you that damn much money. We should limit it lobbying in some ways. That's just my opinion as of now. It's not even about APAC. It's more about just, limiting that, I guess.
Did that weird looking chud on the bottom of your screen, did he get some kind of PAC money?
Oh, yeah, he got $2 million. Everyone hates this guy. Even if you're a Democrat, you hate this guy.
Yeah.
Thank you for that bald eagle, though. Eagle. Sorry, bald eagle. But yeah, this guy, everyone hates this. If you're a Democrat, I don't know too much about this guy. I've seen him on a couple things. He's pretty stupid, but almost $2.5 million for him, and almost 17 million for her. But I ain't even against APAC. I'm pro APAC because then every single person you see that doesn't receive money from APAC is a Muslim sympathizer. And apparently, this Democrat can barely speak English. So, I mean,
Yeah, see, I got issues
even
with
though he
that.
receives money from APAC and he's pro-Israel, I really don't think that it's too good. But then again, you got people like this chick. I mean, who in the right mind would vote for a Rashada Tlaib? I don't know if she's Arab or black or what she is. I don't even know who she is
Hey,
exactly.
remember that guy you said he couldn't tell you the countries in Russia? He finally responded, but what was that, like a half hour ago?
Yeah, he probably just went on
Yeah, it's like
Google and
over a half
copied and
hour ago.
pasted
So you
it.
had to look that shit up.
I don't even see his comment anyway. But he probably did go look that shit up.
Yeah. He's like, ooh, I gotta look smart. Let me go look this up.
But can we get to 100 likes? We're right there. Only 4 more likes. Jesus didn't speak English and he wasn't white. He was an olive, a dark olive, brownish white color. He was Israeli. He was Jewish. I don't give a damn if he was full blown brown. Hell, I wouldn't care if Jesus was black.
Yeah. I think people worrying about what color his skin
Jesus was
was.
not Arabs because Arabs didn't come to Israel until 600 years after Jesus died. So Jesus couldn't have been Arab. That was literally impossible. Islam didn't even exist when Jesus was alive. Not until 600 years after Jesus died.
Yep.
Jesus would
Jesus
have been
was olive
American.
skin.
Jesus was Jewish. Once radical Islamists get into our country and they take over from the inside out, it's going to be hard to stop them. So the best way we can do is stop electing people like Zohan Muhammad Mandami. Charlie Kirk's widow views video she requested of her husband's alleged killer.
Oh
What
my
video is
gosh.
this?
Islam and Arabs are two different things. I mean, I guess, but most Arabs are Islamic. Am I wrong?
Yeah, that's like saying being Jewish and being a Jew are two different things. I mean, sure, if you want to be really technical, sure. But the majority of Erica Kirk was allowed to watch a surveillance video of Tyler Robinson accused of unaliving her husband after she requested it. Most of the 5-day hearing regarding Tyler Robinson's potential trial was live streamed, but the surveillance video was shown only in court, not to the public. A ruling on whether Tyler Robinson should start his trial expected after arguments scheduled for September 1st. So his trial is going to start September 1st. For that radical transgender loving furry lover that unalived our precious Charlie Kirk. You know,
Someone said we're. Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
I was going to say, someone said we're idiots and that Israel is a mega state.
9
Um,
million people control the whole world. Are you retarded?
maybe they're
I mean,
just
all the
easily
evidence is
manipulated.
going to come out in court. I mean, you shouldn't even try to act like you know what evidence they have or don't have. Israel is not a mega state. It's smaller than New Jersey. Jesus fucking Christ. Israel is about the size or a little bit smaller than New Jersey. And New Jersey is itty bitty. It's probably smaller than the size of Connecticut. Thank you, Kindred. I did not watch all of the trials. It's a bit boring for me. I just watch highlights. Text from Tyler and confessions gets him a needle. Yeah, I mean, wait, what's up? White, what's up? 24th White, what's up? Oh, here we go. Jew-tards. Jewish people on average have the highest IQs. Ashkenazi Jewish people have on average the highest IQs. That is statistically proven. You know who has the lowest IQs? Democrat Somalis. And then right above that is Democrats. Democrat
Yeah.
Somalis have about a 68 IQ. Regular Democrats have about a 75 IQ. I agree. We should be banning all, radical Islamists from coming into our country. I mean, what else can we do? We can't just let these radical Islamist bastards take over our country and push Nick Fuentes and Tucker Carlson down our throat all day. I'm not going to have that. I refuse it. And all these quote unquote Christians are supposed to be, loving thy neighbor, but they are angry at the Jews for no reason. What are you reading?
Evidently, there's somebody that's got a live going on right now that says breaking U.S. wipes out IRGC bases in Iran. I don't know how true that is, but I hope it's true.
I hope it is too. I've been hearing that.
Yeah, it was streamed 13 minutes ago. It's 43 minutes long.
All right, don't show it.
No, I'm not going to. It just kind of caught my eye. That's all.
Adam Mockler's dumb. So is Nick Fuentes. We can hope Persia is free by the sunrise, can we not?
I mean, I'd like to see the Persians get their country back. I'd like to see the IRGC booted.
I should open up Truth Social and read some of Donald J. Trump's tweets. I mean, are you guys not surprised that the economy is doing so good and we're just bombing Iran, bomb after bomb after bomb? We're watching the stock market go whoop straight up. We're
I
watching
think
the
we need to
job market
stop.
go whoop straight up.
I think we need to stop being retaliatory, though, and I think we just until there's an actual agreement reached that they're going to abide by, we ought to just randomly drop shit on them.
I think we just don't stop. I say we just don't stop.
I'm good with that too.
What can I tell you? We just shouldn't stop. But can we get the likes up there? Way, way up there. Do we got any Nick Fuentes supporters in here? Do we got any
Any Fuentes
socialists
in
in
the
here?
house?
Any socialists in here? Any communists in here? Where are the lazy losers at? Where are the Nick Fuentes basement dwellers? Where are the Democrat basement dwellers? It can't be only Republicans in here. Can it?
Good for you, pal. Wow, we got two
Oh, we
socialists.
got a bunch of lazy loser socialists in here. How
I
does
would
it
dare
feel to have
say
less
those
than
are alt accounts.
$50 in their
Those,
account
yeah, that's an
and
alt
having
account.
no employment or
There's
income?
no way. There's no way a second person is sharing. You two cannot be sharing the same brain unless you're in fact the same person.
Yeah, I think it's weird when we ask a question and two people will respond the same thing at once.
Yeah, I'm a social. Yeah, we know you're a dumbass.
You guys love us in chat. Why would you hate us? Money isn't everything. Trump. We can also talk about Trump is protecting strong family values and keeping transgender women out of real women's restrooms. Oh, more threats to President Trump. Remember when Biden lost 475,000 children at the border and you just pretended like that never existed? Remember that? These kids got caught getting raped, human trafficked by, they were all illegal alien immigrant children. They were getting raped by Hispanics in California, and the Trump administration found them and saved their lives and sent them back home. But you disgusting Democrats will never admit that the Trump administration found about 50,000 children of the 475,000 children that Biden lost at the border, like a disgusting POS he was. A socialist with money doesn't exist.
Be right back.
This guy says a socialist with money? Question mark? No, socialists with money do not exist. But can we get the 200 likes? Listen, you guys are spamming back to back to back to back. If you got any real questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats. I support Israel. There's no genocide going on in Gaza.
I got to grab a drink.
No, he's not Jewish. We're both Christians. I don't want free anything. I just want the government to lower taxes and I want the government to do their job. Other than that, I don't really care. Trump has never been charged for rape. You voted for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Tampon Tim just freed a convicted chomo. You do not have moral superiority to me. You have straight fucking delusion. You are a demon-crat.
Kamala
Demon-crat.
Harris, Blue Willie Brown.
Blue hair, Willie Brown. Blue hair, Willie Brown. Kamala is drunk right now. She's been drunk since about 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Been
I
drunk
want to do
before she
away with a
lost
lot
the
of
race.
social safety nets. If people knew the government wasn't going to be there to give them free handouts, they'd work a little bit harder. This is my
Thank you,
opinion.
Drifter.
I would be okay with unemployment for about a month, about 1 month. Because in
Drifter
my
says,
experience, when I moved to Montenegro, it only took me about 1 week to find a job. So I can't. And that's a foreign country. If I can find a job in 1 week in a foreign country, then how come you fuckers can't find it inside of America? I didn't even speak their language, and I did that shit. Y'all can't even
Drifter,
find a job in America. You
Drifter
gotta look
left
a
a
little
$2.
bit harder, guys. We live in 2026. A lot of the younger people don't like to go in person and shake hands and wear a suit and a suit jacket or wear a nice dressed up shirt.
Drifter left a $2 super chat and says, "Thank you for streaming, W Streamer and W Trump." Thank you, Drifter R or Drifter.
Thank you, Drifter R. You're a nice man, brother. I appreciate you. God bless. Get the likes way, way up there. Trump is the least racist president we've ever had in the United States of America. Least
We mute you
racist.
because you spam.
We let you say whatever you want to say. Democrats love grape and they love higher taxes. Oh, here we
Yeah.
go with the. Huh?
Okay. Now see, now I'm going to mute you myself. We'll try 10 minutes on for size. So you just sit back and listen. You communist.
Is this guy in the chat trying to say that the earth is flat? No, the earth is not flat. Earth is round.
The earth is flat from your point of view, but it is far from flat.
Anyone who's a nationalist and wants to protect their country's border is a racist nowadays. I really could care less. Oh no, you want deportation like every other country and you want to protect your borders. Racism. Racism. But we got 310 people in here. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave some likes. If you guys have any questions, comments, stir some conversations. We can talk about Israel. We can talk about Donald J. Trump. Just drop some super chats. I agree. Communism is a bad, economic system. Pattern recognition is not racist. Europe is not deporting their illegals. Not on the level that we are, at least. Kanye apologized to the one of the top ranking rabbis in the world. Oh, we got a lot of angry Democrats in here. It sucks to suck, doesn't it,
I think
Democrats?
Lucifer's waiting for the Democrats because y'all don't even believe in God.
No, you can't be a Democrat and believe in God. You murdered 33% of my generation through abortion. You can't believe in God. You can't. It's not possible. You know, the Bible doesn't have anything in it negatively talking about wars. Not that I've seen before. MAGA is not Muslim. A lot of capitalists do support mass migration. I will go ahead and concede and agree with your argument. But I disagree with those capitalists. I'm not an unlimited free market capitalist. I believe in some regulations. I'm not completely libertarian, but I am libertarian on some aspects. If it's your property, you should have more rights. I'm more libertarian there. What's my opinion on mass shootings? They're horrible. But my opinion on that is, why do more people die every year from not having an AC in Europe than they do from gun violence in America? 450,000 people died in
I'm
Europe
sorry to
last
laugh,
year.
but
450,000 people died last year in Europe from not having an AC.
hey, do we
That's a
have any New
lot more
Yorkers
than
in chat?
that's a lot more than the people that died from gun violence in America. That's like, I'm pretty at least more than double.
Do we have any New Yorkers in chat? I want to know how that Mondami mandated 78 degrees on your thermostat's working out for you. And so y'all sweating your asses off yet?
Who does everyone have in the fight though? Who does everyone have in the fight? McGregor versus the other guy.
You know, I've seen some stats on or some percentages on that, and I think that it's stated that Conor McGregor is looking to be his chances of a loss is 55%. They're expecting the other guy to win, but I don't know. I like as far as fighting, I like McGregor. So we'll see.
I like McGregor too.
But my all-time favorite is Don Fry.
We got lots of New Yorkers in here. Upper East Side.
How's that Mondami mandated 78 degrees on the thermostat working?
I got Connor on this fight. McGregor sucks. I don't give a fuck if you're a veteran. If you're calling other American citizens terrorists, you're a fucking traitor. Simple as that. You don't go around and call an entire political party a traitor. All because, you think you can because you served in the fucking National Guard on the weekends. Cool.
Ooh, National Guard.
Thank you
One
for your
weekend a
service,
month,
but,
two
you
weeks a
don't
year.
dictate our political policies. Get the likes way, way, way up there.
No, I per se don't think 78's hot, but I'm here to tell you right now, when I'm at my house, I keep it cool. I prefer it to be cool because you know what? Even
If
come
you keep
wintertime,
your house at 78, you're either a communist or you have some kind of weird health condition or weird thing where you really like it really, really warm. Maybe you live in a frozen ass state. I don't know. Like, I
maybe
guess
they're
if I
old.
lived in a state where it was negative 10 degrees, I probably would keep, or if I just liked it. Some people
You
just
know,
liked
I
it. I mean,
found
if
that
you're
older
comfortable with
people,
it, do what you want. But me and Dusty like it more cold.
yeah, I found that older people generally like to keep their thermostats up high. Me, I don't. It's this is not a 6-7 joke, okay? But I keep my house at 67, 68, sometimes 66 degrees.
67 is a little bit, maybe 69 or 70.
Nah, not 70.
70. I'll be honest, for me,
I
it's
like to
about
walk
70.
in. I like to walk in and it feel like I've just bit into a peppermint patty.
USA, Trump, Israel, W streamer, man, much love to you. God bless.
Give you a like, sir. Thank you for your
This guy
support.
says he would get rid of ACs if he was in charge.
Yeah, well, that's a very communist thing to say. Good luck taking my shit,
When
pal.
you sleep 65, now I agree with you there, Kendrick. When I'm sleeping, I like it extra cold. But when I'm just walking around in my house, no. But when I sleep, yeah, I crank the AC up a little bit more. They're watching the UFC right now.
Oh gosh, Frederick, you do make
Frederick,
me
we
laugh.
already told you we would fly you to North Korea, man. Frederick says Russia, China, and North Korea are good. We will fly you to North Korea.
Good for what? Good for telling you what to do. I can tell you what to do. Those country are for bitches. Bitches that don't like their freedom.
Yeah, honestly, Frederick, you need to travel a little bit more before you start dick riding all these foreign countries that you never even been to.
I think Frederick's brainwashed.
He says they're good because they fight against the globalists. No, they fucking do not. Russia, literally, I'm not here to criticize the Russian government. I think that Putin is Russia first, but they did just let about 100,000 Indians into Moscow. It doesn't seem like they're fighting against the globalists. Okay, not 100,000. I think they let in 5,000 or 10,000 Indians into Moscow because they needed help with work. I'm not really a big fan of that, to be honest with you, but they can do what they do. It's their country. Frederick Cornbread isn't done in the middle.
Yeah, Frederick's cornbread isn't done in the middle. I've never heard that. I like that. That's pretty funny.
Why is this Jew on your stream? Why? What do you have against Jews? Why don't you ask him some questions about Israel? Drop some super chats.
Yeah, drop a super chat. Ask me a question.
Who is Frederick? Frederick is the guy in the chat we're responding to. He's our friend, sort of, kind of. We like him as a person. We just don't really fancy his beliefs, to be honest with you.
Yeah, his politics and belief is a bit whack. See, that's where we came on one day and we was joking and we were MAGA communists, and then come to find out Frederick was a MAGA communist.
It's funny because communism doesn't work if it doesn't have capitalism to fund it. Yup. What's up, Chandler? You ready to get timed out again today? We got lots of mods on here. Adios, Chandler. I asked Chandler today. He said you were diagnosed with autism. I said, yeah, I was diagnosed with autism, but when are you gonna drop a super chat that's bigger than $2?
No such thing as a MAGA communist Muslim.
ZZ Top in the house. Israel controls the USA more dangerous than Iran. India controls Canada, and that's going to be a lot more dangerous than Iran or the USA.
That. If you think Israel controls the USA, what you need to be paying attention to is the Catholics, because the Catholics influence our elections more than anybody else out there.
You're in Canada. You know nothing about the USA. I've been to Canada. It's a shithole country, and it's controlled by India and by Britain, which loves India and loves Pakistan and loves radical Islamists pouring into their country illegally. Your currency has been so devalued in Canada. You used to be 1-to-1 with us. $1 Canadian used to equal $1 US dollar. Now $1 US dollar equals 69 Canadian cents. That shit is worthless as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my guy. Canada's being taken over by everyone. China, India, Pakistan, Iran. I mean, that's where we should be watching where those sleeper cells would come from. A lot of them, I wouldn't be surprised if they were in Canada, because Canada has a very large Iranian population. So if one of those sleeper cells up there in Canada come down to America, then that could be a major problem for us.
Yeah, they just let that stuff in.
Someone said Catholics took Annabelle off the streets. Who is Annabelle? No, Canada's not a melting pot. It's no longer Canada. It's New Delhi, India. Yeah, most Canadians have U.S. citizenship. I'm not surprised Canada would be the biggest landowner in the U.S.
California spends more money than it brings in. How are they doing good?
One of these little chat says, isn't there a whole protocol if someone rams you in your vehicle, or is it actually just go straight to shooting? If you ram me in my car, or if you ran an ICE officer in their car, they're probably going to go straight to shooting.
Especially if they're already telling you to stop.
I agree. Ban foreign land purchase. They've already banned foreign land purchase in Texas. Shout out Texas for banning foreign land purchase from China. We already been over this, Cole, about 15 minutes ago. You're a little bit late to the conversation. We're not going to go back. Is America going to
Michael
invade
Wegg.
Canada? I honestly think we should, but it's a little bit of a too much of a headache for us to actually get any benefits.
Michael Weggs gets it. A car is a deadly weapon. Yeah, especially in the hands of a Democrat, especially in the hands of a uh, liberal woman, a gay liberal woman. Attacking Canada is dangerous and evil. I don't think it would take us attacking Canada to even if we were actually seriously even considering it. I think it would only take the notion, and they would belly up surrender.
We got 300 people in here. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. How the hell is it our fault? Mitch McConnell is dead and the corruption party is covering it up? Who's the corruption party? The Democrats? Because you can't be talking about the Republicans.
Yeah, it's like Weekend at Bernie's with McConnell. Weekend at McConnell's.
Canada's not really our ally. I mean, they can't do much for us. The USA's biggest ally is Israel, not Canada. Canada's a bunch of pussies. What
I
are they
don't know.
saying?
I don't know if it's been official that Mitch has passed away, but I've heard he's brain dead. I've heard he's passed away. You know what? He isn't serving as in the government, so he's got to go. Time for a special election in Kentucky.
We destroyed Canada's economy because they didn't want to negotiate a better trade deal with us. So now they're in a recession. What a bunch of dumb fucks. We destroyed their economy. Just because we can. So fuck Israel. I mean, not fuck Israel. Fuck Canada. We love Israel. Y'all confusing the fuck out of me, spamming all this
Oh
bullshit.
my gosh! Okay, we
We
got the
stand with
Dumbass of the Day
Israel.
award.
Fuck Canada.
I would like to nominate Jerry Hachuluk for Idiot of the
Fuck
Day award.
Canada. Huh?
He says, I would like to nominate Jerry Hukalak or whatever his name is for Idiot Comment of the Day. NATO doesn't need the USA. You know what? I agree with you. NATO doesn't need the USA. So you know what? We're going to take everything that we've given NATO. We're going to take our basketball and we're going to go home.
They love Israel in Arkansas. That's fantastic, man. Love to hear it. No, I love Israel. None of y'all clip that shit because we stand with Israel. I was reading one of y'all comments that said fuck them. I was trying to say fuck Canada, but at the same time, someone in the comment section said fuck Israel, so it slipped up in my head. Forgive me. We stand with Israel all the way. As an Albertan, fuck Canada. Hell yeah, brother. I salute you. I'm trans. What do you think of me? I wish you the best. I don't care if you're trans, as long as you're over
Hey,
18 and you're
Cherry
minding your
Shulick.
own business.
He says the world does not need the USA. I agree with you. The world doesn't need the USA. The world is the USA's bitches. We run this shit.
Manifest Destiny is not over until Canada is free from Great Britain. I believe in Manifest Destiny, but I don't know about that one.
How do we feel about Russia, Ukraine? Neither one of us really cares about it. We wish it would get over. None of our business.
Yeah. I'm all about manifesting destiny. That's why I'm all about taking over Iran. I'm about taking over the entire Western Hemisphere. French Canadian here. Please come save us from Carney and make us the 51st state already. Man, we wish we could, brother. We wish we
We,
could.
I will be honest with you. One of the things that frightens me about making just about any part of Canada, I'm not going to say every part of Canada, but most parts of Canada, the 51st state, is all the liberals that we're going to end up bringing into our country. That's the last thing we need is liberals, more liberals voting because they're retarded.
Yeah, if you don't know about Manifest Destiny, Manifest Destiny was from the 19th century, and it was a belief that the United States was divinely destined to expand all across North America and spreading its culture, government, and values. I'm 100% for Manifest Destiny. You know, Canada should be ours, to be honest with you. You know what we should do? I have a great idea. We can make Canada a territory. That way they can't, well, then they
Yeah,
can still vote,
now
but
that I like. I like that idea. Make them like the Virgin Islands.
Greater America. Okay, I agree with you there 100%. We need to take back the Panama Canal. We need to take back Central and South America. We need to take all that shit for ourselves. Oh, this guy says come and take it. What are you gonna do? Y'all don't got any guns over there? We don't even need the military. We don't even need the military's help. Us
Oh my
put
gosh.
100,000
Loose
rednecks at the
Summy.
border between America and Canada. You're gonna get taken over.
Loose Summy says, New Yorker here. Mom Dami is so cool. Man, I am from Upper Ewat side, and Mondami is amazing. You know what? Is he so cool at 78 degrees in your house?
EU sucks. I've already been to Canada. I feel bad for y'all. I swear to God, I feel bad for y'all. I've never in my life seen a society so destroyed as Toronto and as Canada. Never in my life. I saw mass migration all over the world. I saw, when are you joining up? We already met plenty of times in person. We'll meet up again in the future, and we'll do more streams if that's what you're wondering. You haven't seen any of the world, you're right. I've only been to 20 countries. There is another 180 countries to go. So you do make a good point. We don't know. He doesn't know Hebrew. He's not Jewish, so no, you cannot get a Shrava Tov or whatever it is. Someone asked, do you have a Harley Davidson? How did you know? How did you guess?
I do.
He said, brother with the yarmulke, Shava Tov. He's not actually Jewish. He just shows respect to the Jewish community. And neither one of us, I think, knows what that means. Now I gotta look that up. What
Yeah.
does Shava Tov mean?
While you look that up, I would like to say out to the Jews in the chats right now or watching this channel, you are loved. We think you're great. You're amazing. We're glad that you are our ally. And Democrats. Has anybody told you any of those things? There's always tomorrow.
I love you guys are saying Zionists are losers. The biggest losers I've ever seen was anti-Israel Nick Fuentes supporters. Oh, none of them even got $200, not even in their life savings. If they sold everything they owned, they wouldn't have $200.
I've never seen people so afraid of Jews more than either Nazis or Nick Fuentes supporters or Democrats.
Yeah, I've never seen anything with. They don't even got 50. Vance or Newscum? Fuck Newscum. I ain't voting for him. No one's gonna vote for him in 2028.
Yeah.
It is not Christian to hate Israel or to hate Jews or to hate anybody. As much as I don't like radical Islamists, and as much as I think they got to get mass deported, I don't hate them.
Oh my gosh. Dude, you got to hear this. The heat is fine, you fatty. We suck it up because we are manly mans here in New York. And Mondami is so cool. You know what? I bet he is cool. I bet you that his thermostat ain't set to 78 degrees and you're burning your sweating your fat ass off because you a bitch. You Mondami's
Oh,
bitch, boy.
Chandler. I hate Nick Fuentes. Get out of here,
I tell you
Chandler.
what, if I did live in New York, my thermostat would be set wherever the fuck I wanted it. I'd be damned if some Muslim mayor is going to tell me where to put my thermostat. That's why you are a bitch.
I'm 100% on board with that. You are a bitch. If another man tells you what to put your thermostat on, you are a bitch.
He
Simple
probably
as
tells
that.
you how to lay the rod to your wife, too. Or man, husband.
Man, the Kirk trial is, I hope he gets life. That's all I got to say. The trial hasn't really even started. The trial starts on September 1st, if I'm not mistaken. I forget what they're happening right now. It's like hearings, right? There are Jews on both sides. There's Jewish Democrats, there's Jewish Republicans.
I've not run across too many Jewish Democrats, to be honest with you. I'm not saying they ain't out there because you know they are, but I just ain't run across very many.
Well, we know a Jewish Democrat lawyer. New,
Hey,
New,
Jeff.
New York
Hey,
is
Jeff.
cooked.
Your Corvette sucks. If I wanted a Corvette, I would have went and got one.
Man, the only people that drive Corvettes are like 80-year-old men. I'd rather just get a Lotus. If I was going to choose between a Lotus and a Corvette, less people have Lotuses. I probably
Yeah,
wouldn't even get a
Corvette
Lotus
sold
either,
its
to be
soul.
honest with you. But
I'd rather have one of those Honda Type R's.
yeah, I'm with you 100%.
Imagine that, a Honda outrunning your mid-engine wannabe Italian race supercar wannabe. Corvette sold its soul big time. I'd at least rather have a Camaro.
Israel did not even touch Kirk. I don't know what y'all talking about, but stop disrespecting my man Charlie Kirk. Stop disrespecting my man Charlie Kirk. You traitorous coward sheep! I'm talking to you demon rats calling us cowardice sheep. Because we ain't cowardice sheep. We voted. We stepped out in your no king's rallies. All those threats and you ain't do nothing. You had the opportunity to come take us out. You didn't do it. We're not traitors to your democracy. We voted for the man that the majority of this country voted for. Democrats, enough said. We are Charlie Kirk, aren't we?
Yep. Yeah,
Democrats are
Democrats.
feeling the heat right now as we make them, pay for their sins.
Man, Democrats, their party is toast. Especially after what happened to Kirk.
Yeah,
You
when you're
watch and
voting in
see.
the midterms, just remember what they did to Kirk. They're going to do to you next if you vote blue. So just remember that. Why is Candace always lying about Kirk? I don't know, man. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, ain't it?
Wow,
Trump
you got triggered
administration
about Kirk.
subpoenas New York Times over Air Force One switch. Did you hear about that story where they reported Trump switched his Air Force One?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, New York Times reported on it that Trump had to switch his plane because they were worried about Iran. So now Trump is subpoenaing. He wants to know where the fuck they got that information from. How does New York Times know Trump switched his jet?
Yeah, and why did they? Why is it their place to even put that information? That seems like a security breach to me.
He switched jet because he had a credible threat and he needed a jet with more defensive options on it.
Yeah, but they shouldn't have gave that information up. That's
Anyone with
something
money is doing everything they can not to get assassinated, including, anyone you can
to
think
me.
of.
That's something we didn't have to really know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Trump is 100 steps in front of Iran. Like they have no chance. They're not gonna get him. And even if they got Trump, I know these Democrats would be celebrating. But guess what? Guess what? I would have a year to laugh in these Democrats' face why the IRGC gets ripped apart and shredded into pieces. So even if the Iranian scum did take out our president, I would be laughing and laughing at you Democrats. Because we're gonna take out your lover, the IRGC. And that would only make our Republican Party even stronger. Y'all remember what happened? All those times you tried to take out Trump, it only made him stronger.
You know what? Someone else says, you understand many Republican senators have suggested a thermostat setting when temperatures are high. You lashing out at Mondami is just due to your racism. It ain't got nothing to do with racism. It's got to do with any man telling me where to put my thermostat. I don't care what color he is. Let me tell you what, Mondami came to my door and told me to lower my thermostat. I'd slap the fucking taste out of his mouth nicely with love.
By a hug. With a hug.
And I'd give him a hug because that's the kind of person I am. But yeah, nobody's going to tell me where to put my thermostat. Next thing you know, they're going to be telling me where I can and can't put my foot.
MAGA is jealous of Mandami? I'm jealous of a man that's never done any real work in his life? Yeah, that's a joke. He would be mad he couldn't taste curry for a week. This guy
I don't
says
care.
thermostat will remain at 66 all summer.
That's what I'm talking about. Power on, brother.
Power on, brother. Power on, brother.
That's me. I'm keeping my thermostat at 67 myself, and that's not a 6'7" joke.
Yeah, Mac's jealous of the people that do 58% of all the crime and they're only 6% of the population. We're jealous of that. We totally wish our crime statistics were comparable to yours. It's unfortunate.
Wow,
Mine's
someone
at
else keeps theirs
64.
at
F that.
64. That's low. That is low. I mean, hats off to you, sir. That's pretty respectable. Start calling you Mr. Freeze.
I have mine at 60. I have mine at 62. These people ain't messing around. These people don't fuck with that
They
Zohan,
like their AC.
Muhammad, Mandami communist
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Y'all don't want your
Americans love their
AC
air
to be
conditioning.
stuck at 75 or 78 degrees.
You know, that's the other thing. I did not spend $15,000 on a 3-ton brand new heating and air unit to keep my thermostat at 78 degrees.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
America's back. I'm 100% with you. Someone said they put their AC to 87 degrees to show solidarity with Zohan Muhammad Mandami.
Yeah, and you know what? I bet you your apartment smells like swamp ass.
You want to go visit?
Yeah, tell me your apartment smells like swamp ass without telling me your apartment smells like swamp ass.
If you guys want to debate us, you can join down below. So, what do you think about those settlers today in Israel that attacked those CNN reporters?
I don't think CNN should have been over. I'm not saying I agree with the attack. I don't. But I just don't think they should have been there. I think I don't know.
What do you think about them likely not getting very hefty charges? Even Benjamin Netanyahu says we don't really give these people really bad, prison time or crime,
You
criminal
mean when they
charges.
do stuff like that?
Yeah.
So in other words, if they catch the people who attacked the CNN crew, they're not going to get very much of a sentence.
Yeah, they're just gonna get like a slap on the wrist.
I don't agree with that either. I think they need to be punished, and they need to be punished accordingly, no matter who. But because they weren't attacking on behalf of a government, were they? It was just individuals.
Yeah, just individuals.
Yeah, they need to be punished. But that's the thing. That's Israel politics, and it's when you go to another country, like they say, when in Rome, do as the Romans. Dean Withers doesn't want to debate him. Dean Withers is a chicken shit.
Someone says that's the best beard they've ever seen.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I take care of it. Check it out. No tangles.
Tell Dean Withers to come and debate me. Dean would get destroyed by me. You've never even seen me debate before. What an arrogant, ignorant comment. As always, that's the only kind of comments Democrats can really even give. Arrogant, ignorant comments.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus was Jewish. Jews are not the devil. So much Jewish brainwashing out there. It's crazy. It is freaking crazy. Stop putting all that blue hair dye. I think it's seeping through into your brain. I mean, it's crazy. Y'all are spamming the comments back to back to back to back.
Oh,
Damn, drop a damn super chat. Pissing me off spamming all that much. If you got
And
something to say, you could drop the super chat.
USS Liberty. If you want us to talk about the U.S. Liberty and explain it again, drop a $50 super chat. Otherwise, we ain't getting into it again.
Yeah, we ain't getting into all that nonsense of the Talmud or none of that shit unless you drop
Hey,
the super
Crazy
chat.
Stacks fans has watched our show. He knows that my bike's blue. We have a returning viewer. Thank you.
Drop $100 super chat if you want. If you broke asses want to come in here right now and debate us. I doubt any of you Democrat socialists even got the $100 out there to debate us in the first place. Who do you got today? Norway versus England. FIFA, Norway versus England. Who are we siding with today, chat? Norway or England? Norway or England?
What's going on between Norway and England?
My bills are already paid, Democrats. Your bills are not, so keep crying. To pay my bills.
What happened?
Y'all are the ones that are begging for debates.
I'll be right back.
Oh, your screen's black. England already won? That's fantastic. I wasn't keeping up with it, to be honest with you. Nah, I'm more England. I'm more England, to be honest with you. There's a lot of illegal alien immigrants in both. So I'm just going to have to go and say I side with England. What's up? What's up?
He kind of bleeped out, and when he came back, I could barely hear you.
The DNC has no more money anymore because Kamala ran through it all.
My AC didn't blow no fuse. I tell you what, like I said a minute ago, I got $15,000 in my heating and air unit. It don't blow fuses. It don't trip breakers. It works like a well-oiled machine, and it keeps I could keep hanging meat in my house if I wanted to, and I could keep it refrigerated in my home. That's why I bought the 3-ton unit.
3 ton?
Yeah, I bought a big one.
Illegal alien immigrants. Yes, that's what our Constitution calls them. It's not a derogatory term. It's not something we pulled out of thin fucking air. It's what our Constitution calls them. Illegal alien immigrants. Or legal aliens. What do you think about the new strikes on Iran? I don't think we're going hard enough.
Yeah, we could go way harder.
I say
I
we're
think
not going hard enough.
I mean, You got to give people something to fear, and we've got it. We can give them something to fear. You got to. I feel like if you're going to use violence, if you're going to attack somebody, make it worthwhile. You know what? I mean, so that it stops. You know what I'm saying? If you just lightly hit somebody, it's going to go back and forth, back and forth. But if you just waylay somebody, pop it like a balloon, they go away.
It doesn't matter who's president in 2028. If it's, if JD Vance wins, if Marco Rubio wins, if Kamala Harris wins, none of that's going to affect this channel. I mean, we're still going to have content because U.S. politics is not going anywhere. U.S. politics is not going anywhere. I can promise you that. I mean, before,
Daryl
if I
Walker
made this channel and I
fears
was talking
Israel.
about how bad Biden was, I would have grown just as fast. If we were in the Biden administration and I ran this channel like I ran it now, this channel would have the same amount of subscribers. There would be no difference. And I would probably still have this, and I probably would still have this. Just like when JD Vance gets in office, I'll probably still have this. Or if Kamala Harris gets in office, I'll probably still have this. Shavuot Tov means good week. You say it Saturday night as the Sabbath ends, the new week starts.
Oh, okay. Shabbat. How's that say it go again?
Shavuot Tov?
Shabbat Tov.
Yeah.
I have to learn those. I know Shabbat Shalom, but that's good weekend, ain't it?
No, that's good week. Or good day or
That's
something. Shabbat
good.
Shalom. This is the end of Shabbat, so that's why you say Shavuot Tov.
Oh, okay.
At the end of Shabbat, you say Shavuot Tov, which is like on Saturday night, is the end of
Oh,
Shabbat.
okay. Wow, these chats are like flying.
I told y'all, if y'all had something to
I
say,
think Obama should run for a third term. We'd have an easy win. Obama can't even keep his marriage together for crying out loud. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the cat's out cat's out of the bag. I mean, Big Mike's a dude.
is Big Mike a dude? Is he discovered?
I think so.
I mean, that's wild, right?
I think so. That was the first man.
That was the
the,
first
the first
man.
dude, Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Chavo Atav.
Shavuot. Okay. Shavuot. Bearded man's name is Doug Boy Ben Shevenstein Hoven. That's an extra Jewish name.
Hmm.
Comment. Trump released everything that they did. He could.
There's no comparison between Melania and Michelle. Melania is straight up woman. She's also smarter than Big Mike.
Oh, angry Democrats. What do we think about
We love
Israel? We love
Israel.
Israel. Let the Muslims deal with each other. No, we gotta finish this because they want us gone.
How many languages does Melania know?
Like
4, 5?
maybe
Yeah.
7.
So I mean, like Chet, how many languages do you know? Automatically, right there, Melania's smarter than you are, pal.
They're jealous of Melania. Do y'all think Michelle is a man? To be honest with you, it's a possibility. I'm pretty sure of it. But it's not 100%. That's just a conspiracy theory, speculation.
Anytime I've
Democrats
heard
are
Melania,
so jealous of Melania because they're
oh, I know.
lonely, lonely creatures. Melania's smarter than you. Oh, a lot of angry Democrats. There is no genocide. Not in Gaza, at least. Not in Gaza, at least. How come we've never seen Michelle Obama pregnant? Is it because she's a man? We've never seen any photos of Michelle Obama pregnant. Is that because she's a man?
That's a good point. I think that's why the chef. I think that's what happened to the chef. I think that he accidentally walked in and he saw too much, like way too much.
Melania knows 7 languages. They'll call you racist, but they'll never call you wrong. Soon to Zoom, probably. No.
Yep. Mondami, New York got what New York wanted. They wanted Mondami. I won't argue that.
You know what? We
And
just
now
got
they
a
got
massive fuck you to Mandami and a massive fuck you to all the Muslims in New York. We're building the World Trade Center number fucking 2, motherfuckers. We're building that shit right smack dab in New York stand. And we don't give a fuck. Right smack dab in New York stand.
boy, they triggered in the chats. There's
Someone said there's a communist running in Tennessee.
a what? A communist?
Yeah.
I don't know who, but it wouldn't surprise me.
By the way, my AC is on 70 degrees. Fuck yeah, Zohan man Tommy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Definitely not a Yankee. I've never lived in a northern state in my life.
You know what? Any red-blooded American in New York City should give Mondami the AFU by walking right over to their thermostat and putting it down to wherever it is that they feel the most comfortable at.
Let the salt flow. They be big mad for supporting you. Hell yeah, brother. Much appreciated for that super chat.
Somebody
If
watches
any of
Salt and
y'all
Crackers.
want to piss off the fucking Democrat this Saturday night, we got about 200 plus Democrats in here. Just drop a massive super chat just to shit on the Democrats and let them know they can't afford no super chats. Just let them know that the MAGA masculinity is in the house. Drop some memberships or big super chats, or if you just have any questions or comments, you can drop some super chats because the comments are going like crazy. We've already been over this about 100 times. Democrats love chomos. Thank
Especially
you for those gifts, brother.
especially Tampon Tim. And y'all support Tampon Tim. That's messed up.
What do I think about young men that don't have girlfriends? You don't need a girlfriend for every minute of your life, believe it or not. I mean, there's plenty of stuff you can push your focus towards instead of. But, if you want to, at the same time, I don't think incel culture is correct. I don't believe in incel culture. Anyone that wants to have sex can have sex. All they have to do is go to their local, strip club or some shit. Their local corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to encourage any activities, but every you can get any women. I mean, you don't even gotta pay for it. You can get it for free. So I don't think
Even
incel culture is real.
go to church.
Go to
Just
church
say that.
instead. Go to church instead and wait until you're married. Thank you for those memberships, time. But the crazy thing is, I don't even see who. Oh wait, I see who got it. Coyote got another membership. Freedom to Garmal. I mean, hopefully that's a conservative. The Kingman, the one, I think that's a conservative. Sloshy Whale? Sloshy Whale seems like a Democrat to me. Probably like a Democrat. I don't think incel culture is real. I do not believe in incel culture. Any man that wants a woman can go out there and get one. If you go to, I'm not trying to encourage this, but if you go to any nightclub with a couple hundred chicks in there, you're 100% bound to get one. If you walk up to every girl in there and ask them something. You know? I'm not trying to encourage any degenerate behavior, but I don't think incel culture is real. Canada's a shithole, brother. Canada's not better. Which one would you rather live in, Dustley? Toronto or New York City?
Oh, I'm going to have to go with New York City because I'm an American. That is a tough one.
Someone says, bro, I live in Canada and it sucks here. Yeah, I am an immigrant. I've lived in 3 other countries legally and I love immigrants. I just do not like illegal alien immigrant bastard criminals. New York City is definitely better than Toronto, even as Islamist as it is. I mean, Toronto is Islamist too, so if you're going to be comparing 2 Muslim cities on head-to-head, you might as well just say New York is better, because it is. Someone said ZZ Top, what's your deal?
I don't understand the question. We mean, what's my deal?
A lot of people won't even go back to New York until Muhammad Mandami is gone. A lot of people in the comments are even saying it.
Hell, who was that left and just left and they sold all their shit at 6 cents on the dollar?
That was, I don't remember, Microsoft or something.
Something like that. Or Google.
Yeah, I think it was Google that left New York and they sold their shit for 6 cents on the dollar. What's your opinion on America First? If you're talking about the Nick Fuentes movement, I think they're a bunch of racist scum. If you're talking about America First as a phrase, I do put America first. Absolutely. He's not a boomer, but yes, he's wearing a yarmulke or a kippa, whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
I don't give a damn about spelling his last name right. And I'm pretty sure I did spell it right, but even if I didn't, I don't give a fuck. Cry about it. It's like everyone tells me it's not Kamala Harris, it's Camilla or something. Like, I don't give a fuck what the bitch's name is. She lost the election, and her vice president was a child protector.
And the only successful thing Kamala ever did was certify the presidential election.
Whoever sent me the W, yeah, awesome, brother. That was time on my side. Shout out time on my side again for sending some of the chatters the memberships. They really appreciate it. Free Gaza from Hamas, man. Someone just called you ZZ Goy.
That's the best they got.
W time, chat. Everyone in chat say W time. W time. Man, you're a man for Black Lives Matter. Y'all Democrats love Black Lives Matter. Y'all love No Kings. Y'all love all these terrorist groups.
Well, Kamala was vice president of the United States. Cry, MAGA. Seriously, why would we cry? She was she really vice president? Did she really do anything as vice president? I don't recall her doing anything.
No one talks about
Taking up
Black
space.
Lives Matter anymore because they got exposed so many times. It would be absolutely embarrassing if you still supported Black Lives Matter.
And Kamala ran on Trump policies. That was the funniest thing.
She didn't do anything, I agree. I will debate anybody. Join the Discord, and if you're so educated, drop $100 super chat. We'll get you in here right now. If you're so educated, you got to have at least $50 or $100 for a super chat to call in real quick. All the white people in the USA are from Europe. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Okay, why is that funny? I mean, I don't know what's so fun. What your English brain, or you're not even from England. You're probably like an illegal alien immigrant that poured into the UK. You're probably like Indian or
They weird
Pakistani
tonight.
or something.
They weird tonight.
They are weird tonight. The uneducated. No,
No,
sorry.
the educated.
Yeah, go ahead, read it.
The educated are indoctrinated and in debt. Yep. I agree with
I've
that.
heard these Democrats time after time bragging about how many degrees they have,
Yeah.
but
It's
every
like
single
paying for a
time they can't pay their
brainwashing.
bills.
It's like paying for a brainwashing.
It is. It really, really is. The smartest people I've met are self-educated. Even Chris, even though he's a lawyer, I'll say probably the majority of his education was probably self-taught, other than like the laws and stuff that he learned in law school. But other than law school stuff, like his actual job, the most of his knowledge is self-taught. A lot of his knowledge is says self-taught. I'm not
Hey,
saying all of it.
if y'all can get Dean Withers to come on the channel, I'll give him my spot so that they can debate. Okay? Tell Dean Withers he's got a spot here. He can have my spot. He can have his square. And I'll watch my boy here tear Dean Withers' ass up.
The Trump family lost $600 million today because of their investments in Bitcoin. Took a huge shit.
Bitcoin went down.
I guess I haven't looked at Bitcoin price in a while. It's $63,000 a coin, so yeah, it's down like at a year
I'll be
year
honest with
low.
you. I mean, I'm not big into crypto, but at $63,000 a coin, I'm thinking about getting some.
Wait until it goes down more. Top was 120,000. I think it'll
You think
go
it?
down to 20,000 again, maybe, or at least 40,000.
Shit. I'll hold out.
How much money has Israel and the CIA given you? None. Not a single fucking dollar. And what I can tell you is a lot of these people are paid by NGOs and foreign corporations and foreign governments.
Boy, I wish we was getting some of that money. I don't turn money down.
I mean, it depends on what agenda they want to, spit.
I'm not going to spit their agenda.
Someone said, please braid your beard. I mean, he already had it braided before. Somewhat. I mean, it was tied up in a knot. It's not really
Yeah, it's tied
exactly a
up.
braid.
I ain't gonna spend the time to braid it. I ain't doing that.
Someone said Tim Pool is literally paid by Russia. That was one of the sponsors. Y'all want to see my hair? My hair actually been looking good recently, but I ain't gonna show y'all for free. If you want to see my hair for free, go look at one of my YouTube shorts. I posted 2 shorts today with no hat on, so go watch them. What did Tom say?
Dean
Dean ran
ran
from
from
you and from me. I don't debate. I do not have thinning hair. Actually, my hair is thickening. He wants me to straighten that hat.
the.
Graham has a Hitler cut. You think I got a Hitler cut?
I don't think so. But I think you ought to grow the mustache. You should grow the broomstick mustache.
Oh God, no! I'm not growing another mustache.
You know what? We need to take that mustache back. Why is it that Hitler is associated with that mustache? That is wrong.
Okay, that would be pretty funny if I grew that back. I ain't gonna lie. Not balding, don't have any self-hate, and yes, I'm an immigrant, just not an immigrant to the United States because I've been a U.S. citizen all my life. But I've lived in other countries before, sure. That is pretty funny. They said this dude is Jewish as an Audi because Audi's German.
Yeah.
It was created by the Nazis, but we ain't freaking Nazis at all, brother. What's up, pretzels? How you doing, man? I gotta say, I love your comments, dude. They're hilarious. They're hilarious, my guy.
Okay, Lou Summy, I've told you. If you can get Dean Withers to come on the show, I'll give him my spot. Okay? Until then, Dean Withers is nothing but running from this channel.
Am I willing to debate via stream chat? Not really. I mean, it's not a debate, but if you have a question or a comment or something you want to ask, you can if you drop a super chat, I'll debate your ideas. If you drop a topic, me and him will debate about it if you want to drop a super chat like that. He says, "Oh, you actually are a Florida man." Well, I don't know how you figured that out. We're almost to 200 likes, though, boys. We can at least get the big 200. The big 200. This is actually a fantastic question. If the Democratic Party became nationalistic like it was during the 19th century, would you support them instead? Possibly. Possibly. What
depends
about
on
you,
what
Dusty?
depends on what they got to vote for. They ain't got anything worth voting for right now. They ain't in a long time. They want to enslave the middle class. They want to enslave the lower class. They want to enslave everybody except for the people at the very bottom. They want wealth exchange. They want to take my money and give it to worthless people who don't even want to work. They want to buy people's votes with my money.
No, I just said I would vote for the Democrat Party in the 19th century. No one mentioned voting for the Nazis. Are you dumb or something? Oh, you're talking about Trump. Trump ain't a Nazi, you dumbass. Dumbass! No, Jewish people do not want to enslave anyone. The Jewish religion is against slavery, but you know which religion isn't against slavery?
Islamic.
The Islamic religion. Islam. Yeah, Israel's strongest soldier. I mean, really, we're gonna be calling Trump this shit when y'all remember when they put swastikas all over the Teslas last year?
Yeah, it was actually pretty impressive. I mean, if you wanted a top-notch Swazi, get you a Democrat to paint it for you.
They really knew how to paint their swastikas, just like the Nazis did all over everything.
Yep.
Great
Yep.
job, Democrats. I mean, I don't know how the hell that would be a positive thing. You're literally putting the Nazi thing all over Teslas. Aren't you opposed to Nazis? If you're opposed to Nazis, don't put a swastika. I mean, I would have respected if they would have just wrote Nazi or something.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them, almost all of them, put the swastika. But guys, I'm gonna have to grab a drink real quick, and we're not gonna be on here for very much longer because we've already been on here for a minute. And I want to let Dusty get some sleep. So drop some super chats for any final questions or comments. Drop some memberships and ask some good questions. I'm gonna step away for about 60 seconds, but I'll be right back, Dusty. Tell him to ask you some questions or something.
Dude needs a girlfriend. Who? Me or him? Tesla switched. Question: How would Trump 2028 be possible? Would you support a law change that allows over 2 terms? Sure, I would. It seems like Democrats are okay with multiple terms as long as a Democrat does it. And the last one that done it was a Democrat. Let's see, who was that? Was it oh gosh. Last 4-term president was last 4-term president. I know this, but I want to say Johnson, but it ain't. Franklin D. Roosevelt, and he was Democrat. So there you go. Democrats are okay with it as long as Democrats are the ones getting the 4 terms. What if it enabled future Democrats to have over 2 terms? Well, that's where we got to watch laws being created. I mean, I believe it should be across the board at that point. If it was to be changed to where Trump can run for a 3rd term, I think anybody should be able to run for a 3rd term. I'm not going to argue that. I'm about equality. But the Democrat Party is gone. They've destroyed their party. They did not win. They've destroyed it. And now they're starting to fight from within. You've got the Democrats, Socialists fighting the Democrats. I think, who was it? They want to get rid of Hakeem Jeffries, ain't they?
Yo, these Democrats are so fucking pathetic. Y'all criticizing the next man, but you gotta look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what have you created with your fucking life? Don't be criticizing the next man.
Come on, people, give us 4 more likes. Give us 4 more likes. We've been on here entertaining you all, talking politics, answering y'all's questions. Come on, give us 4 more likes. There's got to be 4 conservatives out there that wants to piss off the liberals right now, and an easy way to do that is for us to be a little successful and just hit that 200 mark. Come on, 3 more. 3 more out there can hit that like. 2 more. Come on, people. We need 2 more likes to hit that 200 mark. Come on, people. 2 people. There's got to be 2 people out there that ain't hit that like mark. They can say, hey, you know what?
We got
Thank you.
200 boys.
Thank
keep
you.
hitting that like button. Get way above 200.
Let's
And
see
guess
what it can
what?
go to.
If
Come on.
anyone wants to drop a
Come on.
$200 super chat, big 200 likes, or you want to drop 2 memberships, or just a $2 super chat question or comment,
Yeah,
that
keep
would be
them
much
likes coming.
appreciated.
Piss off a liberal. 206 has a good jump. Piss off a liberal tonight. Hit our like button. They hate it.
Really piss off a liberal. Subscribe. They're gonna go insane when they see this channel hit 100,000. Piss off a liberal.
Pissing off liberals for what? You're being fucked. Who are we being fucked over by? We ain't being fucked over like the New Yorkers and by Mondami. I can tell you that right now. Limiting our, telling us to put our thermostat at 78 degrees. If y'all doing that up in New York, y'all a bunch of baby back bitches.
207, boys.
Yep, that was a pretty good little jump there, people. Thank y'all. Wouldn't hurt to get a few more likes, though. We always want more.
Democrats announce whistleblower allegations of construction problems at the Kennedy Center? Huh. Democrats are losers. They don't even have $100 in their bank account, and they can't even afford to pay their rent.
I thought
That's
it was
why they
funny.
love socialism, and that's why they
I thought it was
love
funny.
communism, because they're such
I thought it
fucking
was
lazy
funny how you
losers.
manipulated that one guy earlier. That was funny shit.
If you drop a $500 super chat, well, Trump is definitely not sleeping. Not at 11 p.m.
Yeah. Heck, I get more rest than Trump does. I like my sleep.
TDS in chat. TDS. Oh, here we
And
go.
if you're just coming into the show, people, hit that like button for us. Come on, people. There's got to be a few conservatives out there that ain't hit that. There we go. Thank you. I don't know who sent that, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We need 2 more. 2 more likes, people. If you're just coming into the chats, give us that like. 209. Come on, one more. One more.
Do you really believe some Democrats think that billionaires do not create jobs?
Hey, we hit to over 210. We're at 211. Billionaires do create jobs.
Yeah, if millionaires and billionaires aren't going to hire you, then who is?
Hey, 214. Them likes keep coming in. Thank you all.
Make sure if you're leaving a like that you also
215.
subscribe.
Uncle Ert. Uncle Ert. You wish you had an uncle.
I'll be your uncle. Just call me Uncle Euro.
Uncle Euro.
No, the means of production belongs to the business owner, not to the worker. They purchased it. They bought the factory. You don't own the
Who's
fucking
taking the
factory.
risk? See, that's the problem with socialism. Who's taking the risk? The people? How do the people take the risk? That man taking that risk is the one that's investing in it. And if socialism's so great, why don't y'all go do it? Y'all can communal work. You can work communally. Nobody's stopping you. Go start a company and share everything with everybody equally. Nobody's stopping you from doing that. It's America. You can do that.
Listen, man, you've been spamming. If you got interesting questions, you can drop super chats. If you got boring, lame questions, I ain't gonna answer your bullshit. Most of the welfare goes to blue cities. Abolish EBT for lazy crats. Yeah, Cuba is fucked up because of communism and socialism. Most of the welfare absolutely goes to blue cities. And Atlanta, Georgia, New York City, San Francisco, LA, Washington. Seattle, Washington, I meant to say, but yeah.
Nobody
The
said rural
welfare
America
rates are
doesn't
about
get welfare.
61% Democrat and 39% Republican. What'd you say?
Someone said that, are we saying that rural America doesn't get welfare? No, we never said that. We said that blue cities get the majority of it. Didn't say they get all of it.
Can we get the likes up? We got 200. Can we get the subscribers up? We got 250 likes, but we don't have 250 subscribers. Y'all, all 250 of y'all that left a like, you should be subscribing too. Get the likes way, way up there, guys. But also don't forget to subscribe. I see you guys spamming the same bullshit over and over and over again. If we don't want to answer, we ain't gonna answer your bullshit questions unless you drop a super chat. Y'all begging for us to answer these bullshit ass questions, but won't even, drop any super chats to ask us anything meaningful. Abolish sanctuary cities. Why are you begging for my question? Why are you begging to ask me shit? Why are you begging for my attention? It's because you like us. And if you like us, then you should drop a couple super chats to ask us some questions or comments. Why wouldn't you? Especially if we ain't even answering you or we miss your comment. It just makes sense. I don't care if they agree with my opinion. If they don't agree with me, they're wrong. They're wrong. Boy, people coming in and out of here all the damn every second. So I like to repeat myself a couple times. If Democrats think that they're so intelligent, they can join the Discord.
Yep.
You see the
Bring it
Discord
on,
link
ding
down there?
dongs.
Liberals don't have money.
Boy, the liberals ain't liking we got them likes. Let's get one more like, people. Let's make it an even 220 likes. Come on. They got to be a conservative out there and give us one more like. Come on. Let's bump over at 219. Come on.
Benjamin Netanyahu does not control the weather. You fucking babbling idiots.
Thank you. Whoever out there hit that last like for the 220, thank you. Thank you so much. 221. See, that's what I love. And it just keeps going.
Hey man, if you're an independent or you support us, you don't even gotta drop any super chats. Just subscribing and liking is enough, to be honest with you guys. But if you want to support a little bit extra, It's appreciated.
Don't worry about our stats. Come back later and watch see what our total views are. That's what you need to pay attention to.
Guys,
Oh, somebody took our
every
life
like makes
away.
one liberal mad. Every like does make one liberal mad.
Yeah.
This guy said goyim on goyim violence. What are you yapping about? What are you yapping about?
There we
Talking
go.
about.
We got our 220 back. Thank you.
Yeah, they're trying to take it away from us.
Yeah, I know it.
I'm gonna crack open and see
Take our
how
life away. Even though y'all still sitting here watching us.
y'all still sitting here watching us crying your eyes out.
See, that's why the overall views matter. Come back about 3 hours later. Check out the video and see how many. I bet you we got over 50,000 views.
We're at 73,000.
That's some pretty decent numbers. 73,000 viewers. I'm proud of that.
I'm not gonna stop anytime soon, man. I love you, man. I really appreciate comments like that. He said, Graham, I love watching your streams every night. Please don't stop anytime soon, man. I'll be here tomorrow, the next day, and the day after, and for years and years and years to come.
Yep. Ain't going nowhere.
Okay, this guy is asking me about my ancestral history. So I'll go ahead and tell you all my DNA broken down. So both on my dad's side and my mom's side, I'm Ukrainian. Mostly Ukrainian Russian. But I'm also, about 30% English, Welsh. I'm 30% English. Then I'm Finnish, Italian, Finnish and Italian, Scandinavian, and I think that's it.
Mostly Irish with some Cherokee.
Oh yeah, I know I have been denying the allegations of you guys calling me German over and over again, and I said I'm not German. Okay, I'll go ahead and retract my statement. I am technically 10% German and Dutch because the DNA app updated itself, like it just updated the stats on it. So now I guess I'm German and Dutch, 10%.
Well, Graham, I'm going to have to hop off here, brother.
All right, man. Have a good night. Peace
I love you,
out.
brother. I'll talk
Much
to you later.
love. Talk to you later. Man, make sure you guys like, subscribe, join Discord down below. I love and I appreciate all you guys. I don't even know what it means you look like Dutch. I don't really think Dutch people have too much of a distinct look. W Trump. Get the likes up there, guys. Subscribe. I'm going to hop out of here in probably about 2 minutes because the viewers are going to drop down probably to about 70 and 80 in a minute or two. Normally happens after the guests leave. So if you guys have any final questions or comments, you can drop some super chats. This guy says, I'm voting Republican New York Governor Bruce Blakeman. I'm voting for Republican New York Governor Bruce Blakeman. That's awesome, man. Shout out Bruce Blakeman. I hope he wins. I hope he wins. I'm not a Yankee. I'm from down south. If anyone wants to join in that's watching, that's a conservative. Plenty of people can afford stuff. People are making money hand over fist. But you Democrats out there saying no one can afford anything? You're not speaking for the rest of America. People are making more money than ever. What can you not afford, buddy? A Lamborghini? A mansion? For those types of things, you gotta work hard. Yes, I support Israel. 100%. 100% I support Israel. Get the likes way up there, guys. Though, get the likes way, way up there. If your electric bill is $1,200 a month, you must live in like a 10,000 square foot mansion. Straight up. I'll be back maybe later, but more likely than less tomorrow. I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. God bless you all, whether you're Democrat, Republican, whatever. God bless America. Have a good one, everybody. If you want to debate about Israel, you can. Join the Discord, though, down below. I'm America first, man. Good night, everyone. Good night. Peace out, y'all. Not too much more news to really talk about today anyway. Really, if we have another stream, the only thing we can really do is join the Discord. Because we talked for 4 hours today, mostly just all about the news and about what we thought about different stuff going on. But that's pretty much it. Have a good night, everybody. You can rewatch the replays. You can watch other debate clips we posted. We're having shorts. We're having fantastic content that's entertaining, rather. You're Democrat, Independent, or Republican. But have a good night, everybody. Peace out, man. Love y'all. Even you Democrats.